I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing brown sugar scrub. It is an exfoliating scrub and I am in love with it. So the cool thing is the sugar is our exfoliant, and then we have an emulsifier in there. So what happens is when the scrub comes in contact with water, it's going to create an emulsion and it's going to turn into like a lotion-like consistency on your skin, and it feels so amazing. And it's going to rinse off, leaving no oily residue and just moisturized, healthy, glowing skin. Let's go ahead and learn how to make the scrub. Let's start by going over the ingredients you will need. The first one is brown sugar. This is our exfoliant. It's great for gently removing dead skin cells. Cetyl alcohol adds a creamy texture and helps to stabilize the scrub. BTMS 50 is a conditioning emulsifier that blends oil and water when you use it, and it gives the scrub a smooth feel. Cocoa butter provides deep moisture and helps to soften the skin. Apricot kernel oil is a lightweight oil that helps to hydrate and nourish your skin. Germol Plus is a preservative. And then I have oatmeal milk and honey fragrance oil. What we're going to do is add all of the ingredients to a heat-safe container. We're going to start with the cocoa butter, cetyl alcohol, BTMS 50, and our apricot kernel oil. Now what we're going to do is place this on a double boiler. So for a double boiler, what I do is I just get a pot. I have a little bit of water in here, and then I just have a silicone mat that kind of protects the glass container from bouncing around. So we will just pop our mixture on there, and we're going to put it on the stove until it's completely melted. Once the mixture completely melts, what you're going to do is go ahead and pull it off the double boiler. Now take a dish rag and go ahead and dry the outside of your container because you don't want any water getting on the inside. Now what we're going to do is we are just going to leave this here to cool completely. As you can see here, I let the mixture cool down completely, so it is no longer too warm for the preservative. We are going to add Germol Plus. Now you need a preservative just in case any water gets in here. If you're really against preservatives, you can leave it out. Just make sure you never allow water into your scrub. And then a little bit of fragrance oil, which smells absolutely amazing. And I love the way that it goes with a little bit of a chocolatey smell from the cocoa butter. And then we're just going to mix that in very well. And then we're carefully just going to go ahead and add our brown sugar in. And then I just like to mix it in as I'm going, so I'm going to add a little bit in at a time, mix it in until we get it all in there. And any clumps I just kind of squish with the spatula right against the edge of the container. Now the amount of brown sugar that you add is completely up to you. This scrub is a little bit thinner than some of my other scrubs, but I actually love the way that it exfoliates and the way that it feels when I'm using it. But if you prefer yours to be thicker, add a bit more brown sugar. If you like it a little bit thinner, add a little bit less brown sugar. You can kind of have some flexibility there. And there is our exfoliating brown sugar scrub. And then you can just go ahead and package it up. We are going to scoop it into a sealed container. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a little bit of the scrub on my hand. We're going to add some water to it. Now remember the BTMS 50 that we put into this scrub? What that's going to do is that's going to create an emulsion. So what an emulsion is it's going to turn into like a lotion on your skin once it's done exfoliating when it's introduced with water. So let me add a little bit more water. Okay, if you can see here, this feels just like a lotion, and that's because of the BTMS 50. So the emulsion on our skin turns the scrub into a lotion. Now the cool thing about this is because of this lotion, when you rinse this off, it's going to rinse off completely. Unlike if you just use sugar and oil, you'd wind up with like a greasy residue. This is just going to leave your skin feeling very soft, very nourished, and it's going to completely rinse off. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy making and using your scrub as much as I do. I did put the full recipe for this down in the description box below. I also put a link to my blog. So in my blog, there is a printable recipe and some more details. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't done so already, be sure you hit the like and subscribe button.